G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. Today I'm going to talk about another Runcam product. Really, can you believe it? They churn these things out faster than I can keep up. Anyway, this is a lovely beige box from Runcam. I think the beige box is beautiful. Has nice writing on the front. It's got this little QR code there in orange. Really fantastic. It's the best box I've ever reviewed, but seriously, let's get on with what's inside it. It is, for those of you who are playing along at home, there we go, it is the Runcam Mini Swift. Swift Mini, sorry, I was reading the wrong way around. Swift Mini. And it, well, I don't know what's to say. It is a mini version of the Runcam Swift, and we all know the Runcam Swift's a pretty good FPV camera based on the HS1177, which has been sort of a benchmark for 600 TV line cameras for quite some time. It's the CCD camera. This one's IR blocked, which is good, and it runs on 5 to 36 volts. So that's just about everything we use in models. You can just whack it across the batteries. It's not going to give a damn. So inside, of course, there's the usual Runcam manuals, which have become very, very good. I like them. They're really nice. And the camera itself, look, here we go. As I say, there's not a lot really to say about this camera. It is just the same as, and I've got one here somewhere. Where is it? The Runcam Swift. This is a Swift 2. I don't have a Swift sitting here, but the Runcam Swift 2, which also has the other body shell, which I'm not going to put on for the purposes of this video. But it is a little bit smaller, as you can see. It's not quite so wide. It's not quite so high. It is about the same depth, I think, if we ignore the little titties on the back there. It's about the same depth as the regular Runcam Swift. But overall, it is quite a bit more compact, and that's really useful in some applications because increasingly we're using smaller and smaller mini quads, and there's just no easy way to fit a hulking great camera on some of these tiny little quads. So what's happened to date is manufacturers have used crap-ass little CMOS cameras, which are getting better, but they're still not as good as a nice CCD camera. So some of the smaller quads, you know, yeah, the video quality has been okay on a sunny day, but as soon as the cloudy weather comes out, they go to hell on a handbasket. So this is long overdue. And one of the first quads I'm going to put this on is, let me just pull out a bit here because this is a quad. It's quite big. Here we go. I'm going to put on this. Put on this quad here. Have a look on the front of this. You can see that it's got a camera in there, but it's one of these nasty, cheapy little CMOS things. Can you see that? I hope you can. It's a little CMOS thing in there. It's not very good. In fact, that's one of the reasons I haven't really flown this very much, because the camera is pretty marginal. It's the worst part of the whole package. So this, I couldn't fit a Swift in there because it's just not enough height between the plates to get a Swift in and get some angle on it. But the Mini Swift, it's going to fit in there just fine, and it's going to fit lovely in there. Looks plenty of room. So the Mini Swift will be going in this, and I'll be able to do some more testing and flying of this because this is a really cool machine. It does something that is kind of unique. Well, in fact, it is totally unique. I have no other quad that will do this, and it is so much fun. You can hover this thing. Honestly, you can hover it. You're probably saying, well, yeah, you can hover any quad. What are you talking about, you idiot? Well, I'm not talking about hovering like this. See, this is the Foxtech, Screamer, Foxtech Screamer. And you can hover it like that. You can hover it nose up. Like, it's really cool. It's a fantastic trick. It's a party trick, yeah, but it's really kind of clever, and it's fun to do, and it's really hard to do. I've been practicing, but when I've had a bit more practice, I will show you how it hovers nose up on just using the thrust motor for the lift, and these motors here just providing stability. Unbelievable. It's the best aspect of the whole damn craft. But as I say, put this in at first because from FPV perspective, this camera really leaves a little bit desired. So you'll see a lot more of this Foxtech Screamer in some videos coming up when I put it through its paces and show you some of the crazy, silly, fun things that this will do. But only because I'll be able to put this camera in it, and this camera is kind of cool. I really like it. It's wonderful. As I say, I haven't put it on anything yet, and it does have some mounting brackets. Hold on a minute, I'll show you what those are, but I better tighten up a bit first, otherwise this will all be too far away. Let me just tighten up, and I'll get the mounting kit which comes with it in the box. The brackets seem nice and firm. There goes my phone. Everyone's always trying to contact me when I'm doing videos. There are two brackets. There's that one, which is plastic, and there's this one, which is aluminium. Even in America, it's aluminium because it comes from Japan. So it's it comes from China, so it's aluminium. There you go. So this obviously mounts in here like something like this. I don't know. I haven't put it in yet. And you can see that with the little screw holes, it's designed to have a lot of angle on it if you want a lot of angle. This has a 2.5mm lens, which is generally the lens of choice for a lot of people flying mini quads. So it's going to be ideal for your favorite mini quad. Comes with the usual stuff. You've got the little silicon leads. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Are they silicon? It feels a bit hard actually. Have they changed? Let me see. Is it still silicon? Yes, silicon wire. Nice and flexible, lovely. Comes with the OSD lead, and you don't have to unplug the main lead to put the OSD in. It's the same as the Swift, which is really, really convenient. It's got a little spanner, lots of nuts and lots of screws for bolting everything down. Absolutely fantastic. I love the way Runcam package all this stuff up and give you everything you could want. That's a real selling point, real bonus for the Runcam gear. Love it. So, bearing in mind that this appears to have the same sensor and chipset as this, I would expect these, not necessarily the Swift 2, but the Swift, I would expect these to work identically. I would expect the picture to be just as good out of this as out of that. They've just squeezed everything together. I may do a tear down in the next video to show you what's inside and see whether it's going to be robust. But this is a quick video because I just got this in the mail today and I wanted to share it with you. And along with it came some other stuff, which is also very important. They sent me another Runcam 3 just so I can check and make sure that the card slot is correct, because obviously they said they fixed it. I'm going to check and make sure they have. And also they sent me some of, here we go. Thought I'd lost them. No. Sent me some of these. Look, woo, for the Runcam 3. Do you know what it is? Obviously, it is the glass front piece for the Runcam 3. Oh, no. Stop it, phone. Here's the Runcam 3. And that's obviously the piece of glass that goes in the front. So if you smash this up or scratch it, which is pretty unlikely to scratch because it's that toughened glass, it's really, really hard. But if you did smash this or scratch it, then you can pick the remnants off there. There's a simple foam adhesive strip in there. I'll show you. They sent me those as well, which is kind of handy. So in here we've got like a black double-sided tape. There's very, very thin foam in between, and that will adheres the glass to the frame. So you pick the pieces of glass off, scrape off the old foam, and put the new foam down, then drop the new glass on top, and it's good as new. It changed the focus, didn't it? Good as new, because this has also got a really tough aluminium surround. Again, it's aluminium, it's made in China, so that it's going to protect everything when you have those knocks. Love it. The Runcam 3, I'm growing to like this more and more every day. And the Runcam Swift, well, you've got to ask yourself, why would you use a full-size Runcam if you can use one that small and it works the same? But I'll be testing it. I'll do a side-by-side Runcam Swift versus Runcam Mini, and we'll see. Just make sure there's no difference in the video, because you never know. It's always possible. Stay tuned for that. Right, so that's basically everything I needed to show. Oh, no, it's not actually. What's going on here? My phone's going crazy. They sent me this because, as I said, our frames are getting smaller and smaller all the time, and this is a Runcam Swift Mini in a tiny frame. This must only be about a 140 or a 150. And look how nicely that fits in there. It's plenty of room, and you can also get the angle out of it, which is quite important. So those of you who are using mini quads, these little sub 200, I suppose, frames, then this camera is going to be a real big thing, So if you make frames, a lot of people are making frames now. If you're making frames, really would pay to consider finding out whether this camera is going to fit in your frame, or design your frame so this camera will fit in, because I really do think this is going to be a big thing in mini quads in the bottom end, or the smaller end of the market with the smaller models, because it's not CMOS, it's CCD, so it'll work cloudy, sunny, direct light in the field of view, the whole lot. It will give you that real kick-ass performance that only a CCD camera can deliver, along with low latency. Yeah, the Eagle is pretty good. It's really good light handling, but there's the latency issue if you're a real fast mini quad flyer. If you want really good light handling and low latency, this is going to be probably your camera choice. There you go. Questions, comments in the usual place, please. Now I'll clear my bench and get on with some other stuff, because there is a lot to do. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit funny, but I have a stinking cold my wife gave to me. I don't blame her for it, though, because she didn't give it to me on purpose. And my nose is running, my eyes are watering, my head is aching, and my throat is very sore. But I wanted to get this out to you today, because a lot of people have been asking me about this little mini Swift. There it is. It does exist, folks. And I will try and get a test out in the next few days, even if I can't get outside. In fact, one thing I'm thinking of doing, tell me what you think. I was thinking of doing a video, will mini quads fly in the rain? It's supposed to persist down for days. I might just take a mini quad and just fly it in the torrential rain until it falls from the sky. Maybe we could run a sweepstake, see how long that will take. How many seconds or minutes of flight do you think I'll get before the mini quad falls from the sky? Can you even fly a mini quad in a torrential downpour? If you like, we can find out. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more videos from RC Model Reviews. Bye for now.